First up, go to Helene St. James with the Detroit Free Press.
Hey, John, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. It looked like you were slotting in a little bit on the power play out there today. Is that something you've done a lot of in the past?
Not for a while. Haven't been on the power play, but definitely a lot of fun to be on the power play and to get an opportunity. So hopefully I can take advantage of that and help our team get better in any way I can.
How do you feel? It's been about almost a week now into camp. How's it been going for you? And do you feel like you're? It looks like at even strength you're going to be with Troy. Kind of the chemistry you guys have been able to develop so far.
Yeah, I think that the intensity was pretty good there for the first 4 days. I thought the scrimmage we could have been a little bit more sharp and a little bit more intense, and today we were working through some stuff. So we'll continue to get better every day and hopefully get ourselves prepared for next Thursday against Carolina.
Thank you.
Next question from Max Boltman with The Athletic.
Hey, John, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How are you finding kind of the transition to a new team and who stood out to you so far in this first week of official camp?
It's been pretty smooth as you can hope for. The guys have been great. Everyone in the staff has been incredible and welcoming, making me and my family feel comfortable here in Detroit. And, you know, I think, like I said earlier, I think that the intensity's been there. The compete is there. The work ethic is there. You can tell that these guys are hungry and we're ready to right the ship from last year and hopefully turn this thing around. So we'll continue to work hard and get ourselves ready for Thursday. And
then jumping off what Helena was talking about with the power play, how are you kind of viewing this opportunity to play some roles that maybe you didn't have in Vegas or earlier in your career what are you kind of hoping to show and how to capitalize on there?
Yeah, I'm extremely excited. Every day in the NHL is a good day. I'm happy to come to the rink every day and be a hockey player. And so every opportunity I get, every time my number is called, I'm eager to go and help my team win any way I can.
Thank you.
Next up is Ted Coughlin with the Detroit News.
Hey, John, good to see you. Hey, you've been through this before. What is the most difficult part about joining a new club? What's the toughest adjustments and whatnot?
Obviously, first and foremost, you want to get yourself acclimated with your teammates, get to know them, because to me, that's the most important part of a winning team is a good chemistry, a good culture in the dressing room. So obviously that's important. And then on the ice, obviously just getting to know their systems and some of the drills they do during practice and what the coaching staff expects out of their players on a day in, day out basis. So like I said, everyone's been extremely welcoming and encouraging. So it's been fairly smooth so far.
Talked about how great it was to, join your, the organization that you grew up watching and stuff like that. I mean, have you met anybody or, I don't know, just, it's like, wow, that's Steve Yzerman or one of those types of moments, you know what I mean? Like any of the players from the past or just what's it been like, joining the Wings organization that way?
Yeah, really special for me personally, just to walk around the locker room and see all the photos on the walls. It feels like I've watched those Hockey Town VHS videos a million times. So I've seen all those pictures on the walls a million times as a kid. So it's definitely a little surreal. Got to pinch myself sometimes in the locker room. You see all the great names up all over. So it's something I don't take lightly and something I'm really honored to be a part of.
Refresh my memory, just last one. Who was your favorite guy growing up? Who was your guy?
Nicholas Lidstrom.
For obvious reasons, I guess.
For obvious reasons, yeah. We'd love to have just a tenth of what his skill and his smarts.
Hey, thanks, John.
Thank you.
Next question is from Anthony Khan with them live.
Hi, John. Just what was it like playing in the bubble with no fans in the arena? I mean, did you get accustomed to it real quickly, or did you every now and then, kind of in the middle of the game, look and see that nobody's there, and it seemed kind of weird, obviously?
Yeah, definitely an adjustment. It's different. Something none of us have ever experienced before. But in the heat of the moment, between the whistles, it's hockey. You're playing, you're competitive, and the intensity of the game kind of takes over. But definitely after when the whistle goes and it's those TV timeouts, you're kind of looking around, and it's definitely a little weird.
And what do you think it's going to be like this year with, playing teams back to back constantly, especially maybe that second game? Do you think it's kind of some of the emotions are going to carry over from game to game, some of the animosity, physicality, maybe?
I think you'd have to assume so. I think that when you play a team that many times throughout the year, things are going to carry over a little bit. Teams are going to be scouting each other really well. So I think there'll be some tight games and some rivalries. Hopefully will kind of come through that. And I think that's good for the game.
Thanks, John.
Next up is Art Regner with DetroitRedWings.com.
Hi, John. I am kind of curious. Jeff said he wasn't really happy with the pace of the first scrimmage. Do you expect tomorrow's scrimmage, Friday, and also Sunday that the pace will be there, that it'll be more intense, or did you feel it was okay?
I think there's always a next level. I think that we can raise our intensity, and we have to be in order to prepare ourselves to play NHL games. You can't really emulate that battle level, that intensity in practice. We do our best in the scrimmages, and I expect all of us to come to the rink every day and give everything we've got. And I know the guys will continue to do that. But like I said, we definitely have got to continue to ramp it up each and every day to get ourselves ready for Carolina.
Danny DeKeyser hasn't played a lot of hockey in the last couple of years. He's coming back off major back surgery. Can you just assess what you've seen from him thus far in this camp?
I think he looks great. I think he's moving really well, just like he was before. I mean, I've only been here 5 days playing with him, but I think he's a great player. He's a smart player. He skates well. And hopefully he can be ready to go and be the player we all know he is.
And one final question, John. Obviously, the Red Wings NHL rooms in general have an international flavor. Are the Americans feeling pretty good about the World Junior Championship? And have you guys been, I don't know, spontaneously breaking out in chants of USA or anything?
No, we haven't. I haven't rallied the troops yet, all the USA boys here. I haven't really taken count of how many of them are around, but that was definitely a big win for those guys, and congratulations to them.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
All right, and last up for John, we'll go to John Keating with Fox Sports Detroit.
Hey, John, just another thought about your past. I was going through pictures and I found a picture of me interviewing you after the Big Chill outdoor hockey game, which was now 10 years ago. What are your memories of that day?
Pretty special day, a lot of fun, and yeah, that's a great memory of my hockey career for sure.
Thanks, man. Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, thanks everyone. We'll take a quick break. Be back in a couple minutes.